A common question I get asked nearly every single day is, I've got this generalized achy pain. Comes and goes, can't quite pinpoint it. It just sits around here, but it's just always there. Now, did you know 80% of all pains can come from deep visceral organs? This means it's coming from your organs, but you're feeling it as a referred type pain in the joint structure or near around the area that it's actually coming from. And how we know it's a visceral pain or it's a deep set organ issue is because it is not pinpointed to borders. Like if you imagine you had your appendix, you'd be like, it's there, right there. That's where the pain is. You press it, it hurts it. That's where the pain is. Whereas a pain that's more generalized, you can't find exactly where it is. It can move around. You can't quite recreate it by doing movements. It's just there, is usually coming from a deep set organ issue. And I know that's kind of freaky, but it's true. Now let's break down the organs a little bit because we've got two types of organs in here. Think of hollow organs and solid organs. Now your hollow organs are going to give you a pain pretty much instantly and straight away. Let's think of the fallopian tubes. Your small intestine, your stomach, your gallbladder, and even your heart are considered hollow organs. Now if you're going to get angina or heart pain, you're not going to feel it for months or years. It's going to be like bang, and you're going to feel the pain there, and what happens? You don't just feel it here, it can radiate up your neck, it can go down your arm, it can be a referred type of pain as well, but it's usually pretty instant. Now then you've got solid organs. Now solid organs are like your liver, your kidney, your pancreas and adrenal glands. These don't give you pains instantly. They don't tend to show up for years down the track. Think of cirrhosis of the liver or pancreatitis. These things accumulate for a long time and therefore pain can occur for a long time with those issues as well. It's almost like the inside of your body going, knock, 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 knock on the wall. It's trying to tell you that what you're feeling on the external, on the outside, is just from something that needs addressing on the inside. And I'm not saying, and don't freak out, I'm not saying that if you've had this back pain for 6 months to 12 years and it's just a constant ache, I'm not saying you're going to drop dead tomorrow because you've got cirrhosis of the liver. No, but I am saying it is possible because 80% of all referred pain comes from a deep internal issue. So it is possible that something internally needs to be addressed. And that's why when someone has pain, I can't just say, okay, you've got pain in your back, lift your toe and it will go away. It may for some people, but for a lot of other people, we need to look at the entirety of the body. There's no system in the body that works alone. So you've got back pain and it's either come on fast or slow or, over time. We've got to look at your lymphatic system, your circulation. We've got to look at your central nervous system, your stress response. We've got to look at your mobility and your movement patterns, your strength and your stretch. There are so many different components to pain and everyone is different and pain is individualized as well. But I thought you should understand that because I found that fascinating when I learnt it, that 80% of all pain comes from visceral organs. Now take a look at these regions. You've got your liver and gallbladder, which can give you neck tightness and shoulder stiffness and pain. And the heart, as I said before, you can feel it in the front of the chest, but it can radiate down the arm, or you can also feel it behind the neck. Your stomach can be felt in the mid-back, upper thoracic region, as well as obviously around the stomach region, depending if it's a hollow or a solid organ. Your kidney region can be felt anywhere from lower back pain all the way around the front and even down through the hip joints. A lot of kidney issues, you have tightness in the hips as well. The bladder and urinary issues can be felt inner thighs, at the coccyx region or SI joint as well. There are so many different areas in the body that pain can be referred or be coming from. That's just the inside of the body going, hey, I need you to listen up. Let's change some things. This is your warning sign. And I always used to say as a paramedic, the body will give you so many warning signs. It'll knock on the door first. It'll be like, hey, I need a little bit of help in the liver here, but I can't really tell you that my liver's sore, so my hips and my lower back sore. It'll give you warning sign after warning sign after warning sign. And if you ignore the warning signs, you end up in the back of the ambulance with a severe something going on, some kind of issue that's could have been prevented. So always dial in, listen to what you're experiencing. Maybe something deeper than not just pain that you're experiencing in that region. Specifically, let's go, for example, lower back pain. If you've been struggling with lower back pain for a while, but as I said, the movement doesn't make it worse, the this or that doesn't change it, it's generalized, it's just there all the time. Let's look at deeper issues. Let's look at your circulation, look at your stress, look at your central nervous system, all the other things I spoke about earlier. So I always come back to having an internal dialogue with you and your body. It's trying to help you. It's your employee, you are its boss. What is the employee trying to explain to you? Listen to it. It has good ideas in there, and it will tell you which way to go or how to go to hell too. So I'm all about giving you the answer as well. Yes, your body's giving you internal dialogues, but what can I do about it, Elise? I've got back pain, I've got knee pain, I've got shoulder pain, I've got neck pain. I can't go off and get a full body scan. What can I start to do? Well, I'm going to link down below my movement maps video. This is a generalized movement that I want you to start doing if you're someone who is experiencing a little more aches and pains than we should be. This is going to cover a wide base of things. It's going to work your circulation and your lymphatic system. It's going to activate and stimulate your brain. It's going to work your vestibular and work your visual systems. It's going to work your joint structures, mobility maps, strength and stretch. So we're going to target so many different things just by doing these simple little movement patterns that you can do daily that are so easy and effective that anyone and at any time can do them. So that's linked below. Start there. Do it weekly, every day, then see if you feel different in those generalized aches and pains, because hopefully we're doing a little bit of curing internally so that the knocking becomes less harsh and a little bit easier. It's like, okay, cool, I'm all right now. I feel better. So there you go. Enjoy.